Dr. Helen Patricia Sharman OBE FRSC, born 30 May 1963, is a British chemist who became the first British astronaut and the first woman to visit the Mir space station in 1991. Sharman was born in Grenoside, Sheffield, where she attended Grenoside Junior and Infant School, later moving to Greenhill. After studying at Jordanthorpe Comprehensive, she received a BSc in chemistry at the University of Sheffield in 1984 and a PhD from Birkbeck, University of London. She worked as a research and development technologist for GEC in London and later as a chemist for Mars Incorporated, dealing with flavourant properties of chocolate. Project Juno. After responding to a radio advertisement asking for applicants to be the first British astronaut, Helen Sharman was selected for the mission live on ITV on 25 November 1989, ahead of nearly 13,000 other applicants. The program was known as Project Juno and was a cooperative Soviet Union-British mission, co-sponsored by a group of British companies. Sharman was selected in a process that gave weight to scientific, educational and aerospace backgrounds as well as the ability to learn a foreign language. A lottery was one of several schemes used to raise money to underwrite the cost of the flight. Before flying, Sharman spent 18 months in intensive flight training in Star City. The Project Juno consortium failed to raise the monies expected, and the program was almost cancelled. With a view towards the flight's impact on international relations, the project proceeded under Soviet expense, although as a cost-saving measure, less expensive experiments were substituted for those in the original plans. The Soyuz trademark 12 mission, which included Soviet cosmonauts Anatoly Artsebarsky and Sergei Krikalev, launched on 18 May 1991 and lasted 8 days. Most of the time spent at the Mir space station. Sharman's tasks included medical and agricultural tests, photographing the British Isles, and participating in an unlicensed amateur radio hookup with British schoolchildren. She landed aboard Soyuz trademark 11 on 26 May 1991, along with Viktor Afanasyev and Musa Manaroff. Sharman was 27 years and 11 months old when she went into space, making her, as of 2015, the sixth youngest of the 545 individuals who have flown in space. Sharman has not returned to space, although she was one of 3 British candidates in the 1992 European Space Agency astronaut selection process and was on the short list of 25 applicants in 1998. For her Project Juno accomplishments, Sharman received a star on the Sheffield Walk of Fame. Later career, Sharman spent the 8 years following her mission to Mir self-employed, communicating science to the public. Her autobiography, Seize the Moment, was published in 1993. In 1997 she published her children's book, The Space Place. She has presented radio and television programs including for BBC Schools. By 2011, she was working at the National Physical Laboratory as group leader of the Surface and Nano-Analysis Group. Sharman became operations manager for the Department of Chemistry at Imperial College London in 2015. She continues outreach activities related to chemistry and her spaceflight, and in 2015 was awarded an honorary fellowship from the British Science Association. In August 2016, Sharman appeared as herself in an episode of the Channel 4 soap opera Hollyoaks. Awards and honours. In 1991, she was chosen to light the flame at the 1991 Summer Universiade, held in Sheffield. On live international television, she tripped while running through the infield of Don Valley Stadium, sending the burning embers onto the track. Encouraged to continue her run without any flame from the torch, she proceeded round the track and climbed to the ceremonial flame. Despite the lack of any fire from the torch, the ceremonial flame still ignited. For her pioneering efforts, Sharman was appointed an OBE in 1993, and the same year an honorary fellow of the Royal Society of Chemistry. The British School in Assen, Netherlands is named the Helen Sharman School after her. In addition, there is a house named after her at Wallington High School for Girls, a grammar school in the London Borough of Sutton, where each house is named after a high-achieving and influential woman. The science block of Bullerswood School, Chislehurst, Kent was opened by Sharman in 1994 and is called Sharman House. There is also a house named after her at Rugby High School for Girls, a girls' grammar school where houses are named after 4 influential women, and a Sharman House at Moorlands School, Leeds, where houses are named after inspiring people from Yorkshire. Additionally, a residential development in Stafford in the West Midlands of England has a street named Helen Sharman Drive in her honour. She has received a number of honorary degrees from UK universities, including bibliography, bums on seats, how to publicise your show, A&C Black, 1992, ISBN 978-0713636628. Seize the Moment. Autobiography of Britain's First Astronaut. Autobiography, with Christopher Priest and a foreword by Arthur C. Clarke. London, Gollancz. 1993, ISBN 0-575-05819-6. The Space Place. Making Sense of Science. Children's book. Illustrated by Mike Rolfe. Portland Press. 1997. ISBN 1-85578-092-5. Helen Sharman's official website. Life in Space, a masterclass for children by Helen Sharman. Freeview video by the Vega Science Trust. Space Facts biography of Helen Sharman. BSN, The Helen Sharman School. Assen.